You know, obviously our kid has autism, Ben. Ben's incredible. You know, he was born in 2002, October. Samantha was 3 years old already. And actually that year I won the British Open at Muirfield. Liezl was heavily pregnant with Ben. After a couple of years, I said to Liezl, there's something going on. So we went on the web, and then bang, we saw autism. We're like, okay, let's read more about autism.
When he was first diagnosed, we really went into a tailspin. You Google everywhere, and it's such a bad thing to do.
One thing we quickly learned is that we have to get into his world. He's not going to come into our world. But moving to Florida, you know, putting Ben into a school with autistic kids, moving around in his world again, bang, things started happening in him. You know, I could just see how he started changing, developing.
We're very, very lucky. He is a very funny, amusing, beautiful young man who just turned 18.
Look at the feet on the feet.
He wants to make you laugh the whole time. And he loves to go on the golf course with Ernie and all his friends. He rides along in the golf cart and just has fun with the boys, he calls it. So he'll tell you he wants to spend time with the boys.
When he's on the cart with me with the boys, as we call it, he gets a little mouthy because he hears a lot of stuff from me and from the guys, and he brings it home a little bit.
He likes maybe swear words a little bit too much and has for a while now. I keep saying that, I feel, but we're working on it. There is a behavior plan, currently failing, but we're working on it.
He knows he's wrong, and he kind of throws me under the bus when he says these particular words.
You know, in the beginning, I used to have a dream that he was talking. You'd wake up at night, and at that stage he was non-verbal, and you had no idea that he would ever speak. And then now I think back, when I hear him speak or calling you in the house, I'm like, wow, you know, you think everything goes so slowly, and then one day you look back and he can do all these things that you never thought he would be capable of.
We wanted to build something that was really authentic, really what a kid with autism needs.
We're on a 26-acre facility that is a dream busy developing for Ernie and myself, to create a place, a safe haven, a one-stop shop for everybody on the spectrum and their families. Really, when you drive through the gates as a parent, you can find all your services under one roof and at one place, because I think one of the most frustrating things as a young parent or a youngly diagnosed parent of someone on the spectrum was finding help for whether it's your speech or your occupational therapist or just the help in general, someone to speak to, a psychologist, psychiatrist. You know, it's first there was just a lower school, then you see that even when you try, you know, by the time you get to middle school, you're not all of a sudden not affected by autism anymore, and there's a lot of bullying going around, even for the high-functioning kids. So you see that you need in a high school. So we started the upper school, and then it's the young adults. Where do they go? There's so many of them that are never able to function on their own in life, but they want to contribute. They want to work somewhere. Their families would love for them to have that ability. So our Adult Services Day program started really during COVID, which was quite interesting. Something good came out of COVID.
Kids have started working at Publix, local restaurants, local gas stations, local golf courses in the cart area, on the golf courses itself.
I'd love for, by the time that we're all done with this, Ernie and my dream is that, you know, a parent can drive in and find every need that they have here so that they can also concentrate on the rest of their families and it be more life to come back a little bit more to normal. I always say, you know, charity picks you. And in our case, autism picked us. Ben was given to us as a gift to really open our eyes to the little things in life and start appreciating everything again. And for us to realize that you were put on this earth to make a difference in other people's lives. It's just, it's an amazing journey that he's taken us on, and I'm excited to see what the future brings with him, because every day there's a new surprise.